gentlemen, it is time for some golf. My name's John McCarthy. So glad you could join us, and I can't wait to get things started here on the TGC network. Today's event will be one single round only, so this one's for all of the marbles. Let's get down to that first tee, see what happens. And with that, the first drive of the event is away. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway, though. Looks like this is bound for some rough. And this for the birdie. And a good putt. And starting the round with a birdie. And next up is a par 4, folks. And he's got to be happy with that. From 140 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. And I think he's overshot the green here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's no good as far as approaches go. And that's to be expected, unfortunately, in a wind like this. From 14 feet. And that one drops for par. And that performance has led him to go down in the standings. And now let's move to the third hole. And he won't be too pleased with that. This is a close one. It could be in the fairway. Well, not the best result there, but that shot came from a dark place. And with this, hopefully, they can save par. And this putt is for bogey. Solid putt. And after that hole, that's going to put him up to even par. And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come into play. Let's find out. And this one's looking pretty good. And now he's going to be digging that putter out. This one's about 7 feet away. is the fifth hole. Well, I don't think this is going to be a happy ending, folks. And now let's see how to get out of this one. And he is deep into the rough for his next shot here, folks. Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. And that shot is putting par very much within reach. And that one will drop. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now setting up for the par 4. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And he'll be happy with that. And this putt is for birdie. And a decent little putt there. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. exactly where this will end up, but it could be bad. Nothing wrong with that. 26 feet from the cup here. Ooh, that was very close. And this putt is for par. And that putt drops. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And now the 8th hole.
Yo. Yo. You hear me? Can you hear me? Hang on. That's my headset.
Do you want to put Maddie down before you start out or is it rising?
Okay.
It was 5-2.
Maybe? I can hear you. It's real loud. Oh, I know. Oh, what was that? Better? Yeah. What was all that? Lives on the bike. Oh. And it's right next to the. In a couple minutes. Maddie, you ready for nap?
Yeah, they're working hard. I'm not. They're going fast and just warming up. Yeah. No, they play. It's nap time.
You playing around? I'm playing that stableford match play thing. Yeah. So how does it work? Because I finished like plus. You get a certain number of points for bogey, 1 point birdie, 2 points for par, 3 points for birdie. But like, what are the pods? What do the pods mean? So the top 2 out of each pod go on to match play. I guess he didn't want to deal with that many people in match play. Oh, I see. So eliminating half the field by like a play-in deal. Got it. But what if, I mean, your pod is better than my pod? Like, I don't think it matters. It's just luck of the draw. Holy cow! I just hit an 8-iron 158. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these clubs. My distances are all different. Just take one club less. Oh, I crushed it. Go in. Did you go in? No, it lipped. Yeah, I can. I got a video conference with Ethan's Taekwondo teachers in a second. Okay. I gotta take a break after the shot. Daddy. Yes. Before we leave the tent up. Do you want me to bring it? Oh, maybe tonight I'll bring it into the basement. Okay. Oh. I'm putting my. Yes, Daddy. I'm tonight. Okay. Daddy. Alright, I'll be back. You know, Yep.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Let me see. Who is here? Just trying to see who all is on the call, so give me just a second. Joining Johnson. Just saying. That looks so good. This is Erica. Erica Messiah. So okay. No, we're having a meeting. No. Bye. I'm Erica. That was Erica. Oh, hey, Erica. I'm here. All right. There. We got most everybody. Okay. All right. Let's see. How's everybody doing? Pretty good. Good. Okay, it's hot. No. It's hot, I know. And close the door. Okay, let me just make sure I've got everybody. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know we're going to have some live classes starting at about 4 o'clock. I think the blue and green belt classes start until closer to 5. So I just wanted to kind of get some information out. So first of all, I'm going to mute everybody just so we can knock out any background noise. Okay, great. So thank you everybody for coming in and joining me today. I just wanted to kind of take a couple of minutes and address our students because I haven't really been able to get a chance to talk to everybody. I know I've talked to a couple people, via text message and over the phone, but I wanted to try and reach as many people as possible. So I know everybody's trying to get adjusted to our new way of life for right now. I know kids are at home and a lot of parents are at home. For those of you that are still working, in healthcare or at grocery stores and those kinds of things that are necessary, thank you so much for your service in that. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those people, so I can't be out there too. But, thank you for being there and for supporting us in this time. For our Tiger Kims family, we are trying to do as much as possible to try and keep our students pretty much going with their regular Taekwondo classes. And that's very hard over social media and over, Zoom, but it is something that we're trying to do. Right now, all of our Tiger Kims schools have Instagrams that were made by the masters. So right now, we have an Instagram for Tiger Kims Greensboro. It's TigerKims_Greensboro. And if you could please like that page and follow that page. And also, if you have time, please post some comments on that because Master Cho is in charge of that. He is looking at that. He is kind of using that as for feedback from what our students are doing, from some of the challenges and also the live classes that we're hosting as well. So that's very important. And I know he really wants to communicate with you guys, but he's spending a lot of his time right now with these live classes. He was actually teaching this morning, and the classes were really great. I saw all of them, and they looked really fun. The kids looked great. Even our adult students too, they looked good. Seeing everybody on the screen and practicing, so that's what we want. Going into the classes, the most important thing that we're asking of our parents right now is to please encourage your children and all of our students to take 2 of those online classes a week, just like you would regular classes. And the masters are trying to make this very flexible. They're offering morning sessions and they're offering evening, afternoon sessions to give parents a lot of options. But the reason why this is so important is because when students are taking a break, be it a voluntary break, be it a medical concern, vacation, anything like that, it is very challenging when you come back to get back into the routine of stuff. So I can speak from personal experience. After I got my 2nd degree black belt, I took a break for a couple months. I didn't do any Taekwondo training for about 2 or 3 months. And then when I went back onto the floor, it was like, whoa, your body feels unconditioned. So if our students are taking these 2 classes a week, then they have some sort of training, and it really will help them when they actually get back into regular classes. I did have a parent actually ask me if these classes are, are they classes that are going to take away from what we really have. So, for example, is this going to hurt my child's training? or is this something that's going to replace their actual training? And neither of those are true. Right now, this is just to help our students do something and maintain their skills until we go back to regular class. And right now, the masters are also coming up with new things, and they're also coming up with new content. So it's really going to keep moving forward. We just ask that you be patient with us because the masters are not used to working with this medium. So this is something that they're kind of learning as they go. I think they're doing a great job, and a lot of our families agree with that. But just kind of be patient with us as we kind of move forward. But they are coming up with new stuff, and these classes are very informative. So, for example, they are talking about our life skills. They're talking about our Taekwondo philosophies. They're also going over things as far as how to do different kinds of blocks, how to do different kinds of stances. Not just like the Taekwondo kicking and such, but I think that it's a really good way to actually maintain some consistency until we get back into regular class. And for the live classes as well, we would like everybody to wear their uniform. So the masters are in full uniform when they're teaching the class. So if you could please wear your uniform, have the children wear their uniform, then I think that will kind of also maintain a certain level of consistency. And then again, if we can try and do at least 2 of those classes a week, just to kind of maintain that consistency as well. For right now, like I said, the biggest concern is, just maintaining what we have until we get back from class, from this break. Excuse me. Again, try and do the Instagram if you can, and just kind of communicate, kind of give some support to Master Show because he's doing the best he can to get all this out there. I did have one parent actually bring up that Master Show is not teaching every single class, and that's absolutely correct. So right now, the masters are kind of working together to create classes that everybody can do, from little tigers all the way up to red belt and black belt. So right now, the classes are being taught by different Tiger Kims masters. And this is actually a really great opportunity for our students to learn from different masters and different instructors. So being at just one Tiger Kims facility, sometimes you never get to see some of our other masters. You never get to train with some of our other masters. But this will give you an opportunity to train with them and kind of get a different perspective. As a student, when I actually worked with the same masters and instructors for almost 4 years before I started learning from other instructors. And it was very interesting how the masters I worked with all the time, they would tell me the same thing over and over and over again. And then someone will say it completely, pretty much the same thing, almost verbatim, word for word, but they'll change one little thing, and then I completely get it. And it's just completely like eye-opening, and I just totally understand what's going on. So that might happen as well, and that's a really good opportunity for our students to learn just from a different perspective and some different instructors. So please take advantage of that opportunity, while we have it at this time. Now, I also know that there are a lot of questions. So parents have questions about, when we're reopening, membership questions, all kinds of questions regarding, what's going on right now. And honestly, I wish I had answers for you. I wish I had great answers for you. But at this point, all we can really say is that we're doing the best we can to give our students some sort of content to help them when they return. And then also, all of our Tiger Kims memberships will be extended for the duration of our closure. So at this point, that's all I really have as far as information goes. And then as soon as we have updates and feedback, we will actually get that information out to our parents through our app. So please make sure you're on our app, and then also via email as well. If you're not getting emails, if you could please send me your email so I can make sure that gets added into the mass email that all of our students are getting. If anybody has any questions, so like let's say a question pops up and you would like to contact me, you can always contact me through email. You can contact me through text message. And at this point, all of our phone calls going to our Tiger Kims facilities are actually being routed to our personal cell phones. So I can actually, talk to everybody that way too. So that's also an option as well. If you know somebody who's a student and they are not in the loop as far as they don't know about the live classes, or they didn't maybe know about this meeting, or they have questions, then please go ahead and let me know that as well. I know we also have some Spanish-speaking families, so they may not have understood, everything that's going on. Please let me know as well so I can reach out to them individually and make sure they kind of get that information. And like I said, there are going to be bumps along the way. Sometimes, right now with our students, the children themselves, they're kind of going through these changes as far as, they're not in school anymore, they're not in taekwondo anymore, mommy and daddy are always home, those kinds of things. So it might be a little stressful for them right now. If anybody wants me to talk to the children or talk to the students, please let me know, because I'll be more than happy to kind of do like a little Zoom meeting with them and just kind of talk to them and see how they're doing. I know Master Cho might be the best person to do that, but like I said, he's putting a lot of time and effort into creating this content and getting this information out to our students, because unfortunately, this situation is changing on a daily basis. So we may get to the point where our instructors can't come together and do this. They might have to do it from their personal home. So, it's just kind of changing really fast, and they're trying to get as much information together as they can before that happens. So we have something to keep providing to our students, as this situation progresses. So if anybody wants me to talk to the children or the students, please let me know, and I can set up that time with you individually. Like I said, again, just let me know what's going on. Let me know if there's any questions or concerns or anything regarding, the taekwondo classes or anything. I'll be more than happy to meet with anybody, go over anything, phone call, whatever, text message, whatever is easiest for you guys. Once we conclude this meeting, if you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me. At this point, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish up. Like I said, I don't want to take too much of your time, and I know that the classes are going to start at, after 4 for all of our students. And one other thing, Master Cho was actually teaching class this morning. To that belt level. So this morning, for example, he taught the white and yellow belt class. So I sent a message to the yellow belt students, I think, and got all of them into that so they know, hey, he's taking class. So I know the students want to see him, and they're super excited to see him. And as soon as I know I've got a class going, then I'll go ahead and share that with you as well. But like I said, thank you so much for meeting with me and just kind of coming here for maybe 10 to 15 minutes so I can just let everybody know what's going on. And then, like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that anybody has. But thank you again for meeting with me. We're going to go ahead and finish up. Have a great afternoon. I hope to see you guys in class in a couple hours, okay? Bye, guys.
This putt's right around a 9-footer. And the par putt through. And that hole has led to him falling down on the leaderboard here. And ladies and gentlemen, he's not going to like that.
All right, I'm back. Your video's frozen. Still there? Oh, be okay. Yes. Yes.
And that one's free for the golf. And now setting up for the par 4 tee up.
Oh. Bounce. Go.
Well, he's probably not too pleased about that.
Hello? Oh, there you are.
Yep. I had the Taekwondo class on in my headphones for a while.
Oh, sorry. I had the phone right next to the headset, I guess. I had taken the headset off and laid it down.
Mm-hmm.
I laid it right next to the phone. I'm -3 through 14.
Yeah, really blasted into that sand. Oh,
Oh.
man, that was just pretty to watch. Long, long putt right into the sand. And our current score at 11 under par. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole.
Yo.
Yeah, my internet keeps going in and out.
Oh. What are you doing? Playing a PGLS tournament?
I'm gonna play PGD.
my goodness.
But I'm going back to trying to go higher hand.
What?
More speed. Although I'm not getting more speed right now.
Sit, sit, sit.
So the PGD tournament is at Tahama Golf Club, and like to me it looks like that Strawberry Field. No, what did we play? Maybe it was Strawberry Field one.
In Irvine?
Yeah.
I'm streaming, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
How you guys doing dealing with being cooped up?
I mean, kids seem to like it.
That's good.
They're like, oh no, we don't have to do this forever. Stay home and play all day. Ethan's got like online courses to do, but
And so you and Joyce are just switching back and forth?
most of the time she's home, but every once in a while if she needs to get something done, I'll switch off with her, like in the afternoon.
Right. Right.
No, sit. Man, way left. Terrible.
You playing with the JPXs?
Yeah. Well, that was just a wedge, like my regular wedges. So saying like if I'm hitting the pitching wedge like mid 130s, like what the heck am I gonna do when I need 120 something? I can't get my gap wedge to 120.
Half swing.
Huh?
Half swing.
Oh, geez.
Well, what's your loss on your gap?
50? I whipped that putt.
Oh no, it's too far.
Huh?
Too hard. Wow. Chipped it off the green. Be terrible on this one.
Hole 18.
Golly, I'm so bad right now. You wouldn't think the swing change would affect my short game, but it.
Oh my goodness.
What's the score?
I'm -4.
Ooh, -4.
It's a short course.
Still. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. So chunky. God, that was terrible.
You're gonna win your pod.
Huh?
You're gonna win your pod -4.
I don't think so. I think a lot of people scored really low on this.
I did about the same on the first and second round. So it's best two after 2 rounds, probably.
Yeah. No, after 3 rounds. There's one more.
3 rounds.
Putt will drop.
Snuck it in. Par. That was terrible. I hit my wedge so fat. I should have made birdie on that. Stay par. Not bad.
That was specific.
Couple birds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birds.
Oh, pretty clean.
1 bogey. Alright, so you're supposed to post your scorecard because, well, I guess
I couldn't figure out how do you get to your scorecard?
at the end you hit spacebar, and it'll toggle from leaderboard to
I was trying to click everywhere, but jwheels said it posted online
okay.
to whatever the website is. I can't forgot about that website. How do they decide which events get up on the website?
I think they just request certain societies to be on there, and then there's a guy on the Discord chat that does it.